Well, we're excited about this. Queen City News is launching a special initiative to get answers to questions that you as a viewer may have a hard time getting. In today's Queen City question, our Julian Sador is looking into why all the things that go up may not necessarily be coming down.
It's our first Queen City question. Who makes sure Charlotte's elevators are in working order? Well, it's probably the last thing you check when you get on an elevator, if you bother checking it at all. The inspection paper that's supposed to be on the inside showing when the last time the state of North Carolina checked to make sure the elevator is safe for you to ride. But if you live in Mecklenburg County, there's a chance you'll see something troubling. An inspection date that is over a year old. Now, why is that concerning? Because the state is supposed to check them yearly. It's the law.
We are roughly 750 or 800 behind.
That's North Carolina Department of Labor Commissioner Josh Dobson, elected in 2020, giving an estimate of just how many elevators are overdue for inspection. And what those numbers mean is nearly 1 in 10 elevators in the county haven't been checked in the last year. So why are they so far behind? We sat down with Dobson to find out.
But the Department of Labor is not immune to the workforce shortage across our state. So you couple that with COVID-19 and the fact that, you know, it's a very narrow set of standards that you have to be an elevator inspector.
What are those standards? Well, for starters, an applicant needs a minimum of 5 years of experience and be able to pass a quality elevator inspector certified test, or a QEI. Dobson says that, paired with the higher wages in the private sector, have made it difficult to hire qualified inspectors. But while the Department of Labor struggles like other businesses to hire workers, what does that mean for your safety when riding elevators? In North Carolina, building owners must have that all-important certificate in their elevators or face a fine of up to $250 a day. They're also supposed to maintain and inspect them regularly. But it's the Department of Labor that's required to check to make sure they're doing that. So in the meantime, we're supposed to just trust them? Well, according to Dobson, in part, yes. Until you guys do your inspection, are you just relying on the elevator company to make sure that those elevators are safe?
Well, that and the people of North Carolina, if they see an issue by chance, they can report it to the building owner, or they can report it to the North Carolina Department of Labor. They can get us directly from our website. So twofold, we're depending on the owner of the building. We are getting the inspections done as quickly as we can. And I'm encouraging North Carolinians, if they see one that's not been inspected or they see an issue, please report it either to us or the building owner.
Well, we went to that website where the state lists all the elevators and when they were inspected last, and did some digging for ourselves prior to our interview. I want to give you some other ones. NASCAR Hall of Fame here, it says the last one there was 2020. Is that accurate, you think?
2020, we've tried to get them all caught up. Most of them are 2021, so I would need to check that one to see if it's been updated in the system.
The NASCAR Hall of Fame was just the beginning. We found major hotels like the Westin Uptown, major office buildings like 201 South Tryon Street, 300 South Tryon Street, and luxury apartment buildings like the Ascent, the Mint, and more, all overdue. I completely understand what you guys are going through, but want to make sure that people here are getting on safe elevators.
Absolutely.
You know, that way they don't get on with their dad, mom, themselves and end up trapped. These are a couple ones from Mint Museum. I have Mint Apartments. These are over 2 years old, and then the Hilton as well. I mean, here, if you want to look at it, the Hilton has last one is 2019 there.
Okay, I would, again, I will check these. I feel I would want to make sure, but I haven't seen any that is beyond late 2020 and maybe 2021, but most of them have been up to date. So I will check on this. I'll look at this. Maybe it's just not been updated in our system. I'll have our bureau chief look and see if that is in fact the case, and if it is, we'll take care of it. Just 2 days later, Queen City News received an email from the Department of Labor clarifying the overdue Hilton inspection from 2019 was an escalator overdue, not an elevator. But we also wanted to go look for ourselves. And sure enough, we found those inspection papers at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, the Westin, and more. All hadn't been signed off on since 2020. In some cases, much further back than late 2020 or even mid-2020.
Try January 29th for an elevator at the Mint Museum, which means at the time of our sit-down interview, it had been over 860 days since anyone from the Department of Labor had been there to inspect it. So, when will the issue get resolved? When can you trust the elevators you're getting on are safe? The best answer we could get.
I don't want to give you a set date, but I'm aware of it, and we are working as hard as we can to make sure that we get all the elevators inspected and up to date.
To Commissioner Dobson's credit, in that email from a Department of Labor spokesperson that we received 2 days after the interview, they said they had hired a new inspector that would be starting soon. And as of last check of their website, elevators at the NASCAR Hall of Fame have been inspected, while others, like the ones at the Mint Museum and the Westin, both in Uptown, they are still waiting for that all-important check from the state. In studio, Julian Sador, Queen City News.